Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Hey guys. Hi. Tis me. Let's continue. Speak more? Why would I speak more? I was thinking we should just sit in silence, you know. Oh, he sounded a bit low. It was probably just me. I was whispering. You know, the ASMR effect. I hear it's very popular. I feel like I had the volume where normal will do and I couldn't hear you. Fair enough, fair enough. My god, you can really feel we don't have the speed increase yet. How's your day been so far? It's been okay. I tried to nap. It took me a while to fall asleep. Then I slept a little bit. Got up, did some laundry. And now I'm here. I mined for like good 2 hours last night. So we're almost done with this part of the achievement. Then we can move on to the next area. Run some salaries, answer some emails, and then wind went out of me. I did Goldsmith to 30 instead. Let's go. Yeah, I also sent a couple of job applications. Been trying to see if there's like, if I can use my degree to get into maybe a more, maybe like, to see if I can maybe use it to get into a different field than originally planned. Not because I don't want to work in my field, but just because it seems like an absolute shithole to get into right now. Cap has today 2 have been stunned. Like usual, I feel like I have to work with him to get him stunned 1, and today he's done like 8. I am proud of him. Go Cap. I must admit, I am. If I'm sending 5 a day now, I think I've done a lot, but I've also been applying for so long now that it like, I don't know. Feels like such an uphill battle. Oh well. There you go, Aqua. I'm retiring my race chocobo so I can breed a new one. Ooh, fun. Aqua, if you want to be here, you have to lay still. I don't want you walking around on my desk. We're grinding away. We are not getting a lot of experience from this area anymore. But we're almost done. Also in the bench brain, so much traveling, but oh well, yeah. Travel, travel, travel. It's really not a lot of experience we get right now. Holy hell. How are we looking? Just want to see. 79 more. Here we go. Bum ba dum ba dum bum bum. Chop chop. Well, not really chop chop, more like clunk clonk. Pull the lever, clonk, cronk, whatever his face is. You can grab your chocobo again in like 30 minutes. Nice. I colored my chocobo on my other arc together with Kiza. On color or bothering to. It's really easy to. So here's how you can do it with the feeding, right? just need to follow the website's order, because it's gonna give you a specific order on how to feed them, and you can just do it all at once, and then you just need to wait 6 hours, then take it out of the stable, ka-ching, done. I had to recolor mine 3 times because I messed it up, I think. But hey, we got there. I had to get the feed first. Yeah, you do, but I mean, we just bought seeds and then we planted them. How do you plant? I did buy those choco ring, increase stuff and put plant them. You take them out, you go over to the plot, and then you say plant seeds. Then it's a good idea if you have some good soil and if you have some fertilizer, and you need to water them. Like once every day, I think it is. Otherwise they'll wither and die. And if you fertilize, you cut down the amount of hours it will take for them to grow. Because what is good soil and fertilizer? So fertilizer is fish meal that you make on Culinarian. So I could in theory just make you a bunch on our achievement if you don't want to buy it. I don't mind doing that. It's a level 5 recipe, so I can pull those out. Soil, you can, I think you can mine those. Otherwise you can just buy them. I ended up buying them. But there's different degrees of good soil and whatnot. But I can help you either tonight or tomorrow if you want. Then we can get it started. So you can color your chocobo too and whatever. Why is a child yelling, taxi? Taxi! Taxi! Outside. There are no taxis outside. I assume it's some kind of playing game, but holy shit, it's annoying to listen to. Ah, it's for ranking up past... Yeah, well, I can still help you. Iron Frog, Iron Frog, Iron Frog. There are 2 great free short subs. I think I put them in there ages ago. Yeah. And a bunch of grade 1. Yeah. I didn't even look if we had any in the free company chest. I often like throw things into the free company chest and then I forget that it exists. But yeah, I can help you with it later or tomorrow. If you want, then we can figure out the optimal plan for your seeds. It was really chill when Kisa and I had planted it. Then like every other like 2 hours or something would be, if we were playing, would be like, ah, let's go water them just to be sure. Spark also ran around and watered all the... Hey, we got done. That was fast. Wait for the rest, but yeah. Hash 12 full and 7 seeds. I also think my other arc has some stuff you can you can get. So we'll look at that later. Ka-ching! Another achievement. Down. Then it's this one. 2,000 times. Now we're starting to get into the... Ollie Desert. Sorrel Haven. Mithralore. I think Mithralore is probably really good. You know, I've done this grind on Botanis, so I'm not really worried about it. It's just a really chill grind to do. So I'm not too worried about it. I was just in the mood to, like, whatever I pulled, I wanted to, like, do some sort of longer grind on. Because all these small... all these small achievements here and there, then you roll, like, it doesn't quite scratch the grinder itch, if you know what I mean. Like, it's almost like when you put in some extra time that it gets extra good. I didn't get my Slice or my Snort Monster achievements, by the way. I tried up until stream yesterday, and I kept failing them every time they showed up. So, at some point, next time we roll gold souls, we can go back for those. Let's start with you. I need to see if any of this can be sold. Sold well. I think Mithralore could potentially be really good. Experience-wise. Peregrine. Peregrinor. That must be a reference. Like, it cannot not be a reference, you know? Ka-ching. So now we're starting on the 2000 one. I won't be streaming tomorrow, by the way. But I'll be back Sunday. A friend of mine have asked if I can, you know, the guy I told you about with the situation, has asked if I want to come over and help him look at writing some new job applications. He hasn't written any in like many years. Shit, there was a hidden item. We need to start looking out for that. We're in that level now. Okay. Yeah, so when the hidden items are showing up, we're definitely gonna snatch those. Say you're low. I've been turning my audio gradually up and it's been like 8 volume outs from where I normally have it. I don't think anything should be wrong with my mic. Am I talking low today? Here, 1 second. Is this better? Maybe? Ah! Don't give me this nothing burger bullshit. I deserve... items. Because background noise can suddenly be quieter. You know what, I can also just do like this today. There we go. That's a little lower. Also the like background audio. I like this little spot though, it's very cute and wholesome. Already 39, baby. Already 39. We're gonna rack up some good points of some good achievement points from this grind. And I'm ecstatic about it. There's nothing kept having to turn you up whenever there was a remote landing noise in the room, and I don't feel like I only have to do that. Maybe I was just talking, whispering. I don't know. Glad if it's better now. Little worm. I'm not sure what I used the little worm for. Maybe it's some fishing of some kind. But now we have it. Either fishing or chocobo feed. Solid suggestions. Again with the you obtain nothing. That is just so rude. So rude. They look very, very focused. Best not disturb them. Aye. Don't give me this bullcrap. You ingrain making different chocobo feeds. I can see it. I can see it. They are birds. Quit. We also do have another minor quest. But I sort of want to get to 40 and then bang out the 35 and the 41 at the same time. Hang on, wait a second. Is there an achievement? I love the look of this one. Oh, closing in. Sweet. So there's not one for like hidden items. Okay, I'm just gonna look up if the little worm is good for anything later down the line. Because otherwise I'll just focus on Mithril ore. Because do you think those can sell? Grade 1 feed, you're right. It is quite literally for chocoboing. I don't know if I wanna you know, when the hidden ones pop up, we'll grab some. But they rarely give any experience, though. Maybe I'll focus on Mithril. I don't know. Can't decide. Da-da-da-dum, da-dum, da-dum. That was the wrong thing. Are you gonna do lots of breeding and times? If not, don't bother. I'm sure there's probably some achievements for it, but I don't know. I think when the time comes, I'm just gonna lock in on chocobo racing. But it might be like somewhere in the future. I'm not super super hyped for that grind right now. But I don't know if there's any achievements regarding like feeding them and all that. So I think we'll just focus on Mithril ore. Pretty sure they can be sold. There is, but you should also like rank up your Joe before breeding. Yeah. Yeah. I think we're gonna wait with the little worms. Let's focus on Mithril ore. Maybe we can sell some then, and maybe earn a little bit of money. Ah! When you're allowed to retire to breed and so on, so that's already a bunch of... Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna bother about that right now. I'm trying to figure out the logistics of the housing situation. Because Kisa and I are gonna buy like a private house on our main cats. But I always wanted a house on this guy as well. And I don't necessarily want viewers to come pop in at our like main cat's house. That's more like for close friends. I'm still at like 1.7 mil. Oh, that's lovely. Wish that was me. I was kind of debating having just a apartment for this guy. The problem is, and that's the reason why I'm a little bit hesitant with it. How many people can we squish into an apartment before it gets awkward? Because a lot of like Final Fantasy creators, they seem to like, sometimes if they're just chilling or if they're celebrating a grind, then they're letting the viewers come to their houses. And I don't know. Me having a small apartment, I think I'll get some digital social anxiety. But yeah, I don't know. Viewers coming to watch would be what, 5-10 people? True. So an apartment could work. I've also been thinking just getting a room in the free company house, but I'm also like, our free company right now makes up of like our close friends, our, you know, family members. Maybe not. That's not where we would want like if suddenly the channel booms, right? Because I'm not fully sure what will happen when I release my first Final Fantasy video. Like, I'm not sure what to expect, if that makes sense. Fame and fortune? Ha, I wish. I found there's a lot of audio issues with the first episode, so I'm sitting and writing some like scripts for segments of the video that I can do as voiceover, because for some reason my audio, how do I emulate it? Dude, it sounds like I'm speaking like this through a fucking megaphone or something into my microphone, and it just sounds really weird and off. So that's why I'm not done with episode 1. I rewatched it all like 2 weeks ago, like 3 days before Kisa went on vacation, and then I saw just how many like we're talking some 30-second segments, some 2-minute segments. So there's a little bit of like... I also at some point wanted to like try and do a fully like, you know, door randomizer in one of the Pokemon games on stream and make that into a video. Not necessarily as a race, but more like I would just like to like do the puzzle of it, if you know what I mean. I like the puzzle of, okay, so this goes here and that goes there and this goes here and oh, if we go here, so I've sort of debated like obviously I very rarely stream on Mondays, right? But Tuesday till Friday is always Final Fantasy, and then if I stream Saturday and Sunday, it's whatever I feel like, or maybe it could be what you guys vote for, but like it could be Pokemon, it could be Hollow Knight, Lord of the Rings Online, RuneScape. Hi. Whatever. Hi, Aqua. How did your meeting go? Did it go well? We are on the next achievement. And we're almost level 40. Oh yeah, get that myth. Nope, I hit the wrong thing again. Need a lot of that too. Yeah, I'm probably also gonna sell a little bit of it. Start making some money. Ooh, it's getting dark. Angelum, have you ever been out here in the dark? That sounded weird. Meeting went well. Good. Like I thought it would. Good. Uncle asked me if I've been out here in the dark. Don't go into the basement. I need my mom. Too bad. Brother, please. I'm not doing anything. I'm a tired man. I feel grey. I can't remember if I have. You can see the gold saucer here at night. That's why I was asking. I love those small things. I'm not sure if I can show it without flying, but if you head over here at night and look out, then you can see the gold saucer. We obtaining nothing. Spark, how are you doing? Alright, good. So what have they been doing this week? Since you haven't been there? Have they been shutting down the phones? Because they can't, you know, really count on anyone else in your department. Everyone else just takes the days off left, right, and center. I spy a turtle. I spy a friends. How did bowling go last night? No, apparently others have in fact worked. I do not believe it. I call lies. I only took a total of 5 calls yesterday. So it's been chill. Max to 209. That's pretty good. Isn't it? I think it's pretty good. There we go. Another achievement down. Love to see it. Love to see it. Makes me happy. So it's minor today. It's gonna be minor for a while. We rolled minor yesterday. And I've been in the mood for a longer grind for a bit now. So we're gonna do the Botanist. The Botanist grind, but it's minor. And go for a minus life for me, Greater Yorza, so we can get a golden pickaxe. It's a shit pickaxe, but I just want shiny. Looks better, I feel like. I don't like the folding ones. Fair. You have that insane look about you. I just enjoy longer grinds. He has a sane look? I do not. Not at all. Not at all. We should at some point go do the 2 job quests we got. For some better gear, potentially. Moves too slow. Make it move faster. Combined to be kind of... Mithril and Mithrite. Combined to be kind of profitable. Ooh, good to know. Good to know. Hey, I wouldn't mind starting making some money. I don't like only having 200k. Don't you won't get Mithrite for a while? Yeah. It's fine. With your main quest luck? Yeah, it hasn't been great. I do think we're gonna put some more main quest on the wheel. I picked the wrong thing again. I'm so dumb. Maybe I should go do the main quest soon. Not the main quest. The job quest for some better gear. You only need 155k to level, yeah. Colby is a Jobo Coring says, and you tell me I'm too eager. You are too eager. Oh, 95%. Not bad. Angelum is working on her race chocobos. Toddler and sauce, toddler indeed. Slowly getting there. How are we looking on the achievement? Okay, when we hit 200, we're gonna go do the 2 main quest. Or not main quest, job quest. We're mining away. Nah, they obtain nothing. Has anyone tried the firmament gathering crafting stuff? No, Keys and I unlocked it the other day, but we haven't looked into it yet. It's a Heavensward thing, so you're not there yet, Angelum. That's why. $200, perfect. Let's go to Ul'dah. That frog face is freaky. Please tell me they want Mithril or something for this quest. That would be so fucking funny. Something I can just hand in quickly to be done. I need to go back out and mine. There's too much to do in this game, there really is. Oh hey, it's the loser. Uh-huh. Up there, good. Let us go. Time to test new Chocobo. Good luck, have fun. You better win, or I'll be sad and depressed. And I'll never stream again. The pressure is on you. Let's go get these 20 stupid amethyst. Tired? Has it been a long week, friends? I'm sure it has. Ah. Ugly face. Ah, fuck it, we're just gonna focus on the amethyst. We'll come back here later. Give me that sweet, sweet experience. Getting purchasing privileges at work. Ooh. Fancy man. So learning to Mac OS again. Very exciting. I guess this helps with the future achievements. Not a lot, but it's something. Good. Or just do that Silling event, yeah. I like the frog mount though. It's very cute. Mm, 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 mm. Here you go, freak. Accept them. You won? Damn. Guess I have to keep streaming. Why are there so many NPCs who are always like, oh my god, you beat me again, but here's the thing, I'm still better than you. Guys, we mop the floor with your 24/7. He keeps saying that, but I don't think he is better than us. I actually think he's worse than us. Oh, 41. Love to see it. You're only being established to work. You'll get there. I know, but like... Okay. Here we go. Because we've already been to Camp Dragonhead. For some reason. I think I just walked up there one day. Oh no, it was for fishing. That's right. No, wait, where was it? Right down. 40 mineral deposit. Apologies. Undskyld, lille skat. What I don't get is that I'm supposed to have 2 race abilities, but I never see button from on 1. No idea. Bless your face, thank you. Aqua got upset with me. She starts yapping when you sneeze. In-house. Since you got the cone, Remy. Stop being difficult and lay down and relax. What are we supposed to do with these fools? I don't know. I got Kelly to eat late last night. Like, proper. It also took me sitting there and, like, giving him pets while he was eating. Every time I, like, lifted my hand, he would just stop eating. Ooh! Money and also achievements. And we're done here. Gotta go learn how to treasure hunt indeed. Indeed we do, at some point. I did a few on Treebeard. Better gear for us. And we're level 42. Cool. This is an outfit. Not the worst outfit. But it is an outfit. I should probably just repair my outfit my gear real quick. And then we're back to mining. What is everyone up to? Are you all happy it's Friday? We're rolling. He's still here, the little guy. Second ray is also one with ease. Let's go. You're a gaming. Love to see it. I really don't like the salmon pink. Is the Chocobo salmon pink? Colors were, so I might get another one next time. Ah, okay, I see. You got its dad's random color, I see. Would you just hire one to breed with? I see. I see, I see. I think this grind is gonna be so nice to get done. It feels like the first big grind we've really had on the character. Pizza! Send me some. Mm-hmm. Getting some good amount of ores. Love to see it. Third win. This one I wasn't confident in though. Well, good job, I'm proud of you. Remy puked and someone on a cabinet, so that was a whole thing. Ugh. I hate it when Kelly like decides to crawl in under the couch and then he's like 2 seconds later, oh, I'm gonna puke. Then it's time to lift the couch, wipe it all up, put the couch back in place. Is Remy okay though? Just one of his water pukes. Ah, fair enough. Fair enough, fair enough. But yeah, these goobers and gabbers, they make sure we stay on our toes. Once and then he ends up puking it up. Okay, that's a little... Sir, that's a little stupid. We're becoming a pro miner by the minute. Unless one of you has a short esophagus. Takes like nothing for him to puke. That could be, that could be. I guess that could be a thing. Since he's a Mega Man. Oh god. Yeah. Yeah. True. True, true, true. Uh, 50k more for another level. I wonder how, like, what our level will be when we're completely done with this grind. I think in the 50s. I don't know if we will hit 60. Could be, but... I guess there is a lot to mine. Be right back, no worries. take your time. There we go. Just want to see near completion. There it is. Yeah. We already have 400 plus mithril ore. Jesus. I wonder if they sell on the market for anything. Welcome back. The mithril nuggets, which is made with mithril. I see. Interesting. So I guess more like one is inherent, and if you don't like it, add a trained one, which will then take dominance. I see. Interesting. Honestly, I've never really done chocobo racing, so that probably checks out. After winning 15 races, nice, congratulations. What do you possibly have left in the saucer? She probably needs to win a lot more MGP. Win some slices. Win some snorts. Hello there! Ah, General Kenobi. I can't do a good General Grievous, so I won't even try. I clicked the wrong thing. How you doing today, Mr. Turtle? I'm tired, but what else is new? Otherwise, overall okay. Just been hyper-focusing on mining. Getting them achievements down. Hit the wrong thing again. What about you, sir? How is work? I assume you've been working for a few hours now. You should have been? Are you telling me you haven't? Don't worry, I won't tell anyone. And then dogs have just been kind of chaos. Ugh, yeah. Yeah, I heard he got a cone on as well. Silly goober. I went and laid down for a little bit because it was the only way Daisy would relax. Oh, so she's kind of like Kelly. To put eardrops in anyways, I did that. If Kelly is in a mood, the only thing that fixes it is me sitting down on the couch with him. And if I don't do that, God help me. And I don't even believe in God. Then he's just going on a rampage until he gets what he wants. The highest Chocobo race achievement is participating in 3K races. Yikes. And winning 500 of them. Double yikes. With 43 experience-wise. I'm just thinking, actually, wait. Okay. You want controller to work? Is your controller being weird again? Maybe your controller is having issues. Actually, can I? It almost makes sense having the achievements here so we can just quickly pop them up, right? Game won't use my keyboard as a game controller. What the hell? Game sounds broken, good sir. That makes no sense. It makes no sense. You know the mask all chocobo holders have? Yes, I do. Get that for breeding a rank 9 chocobo or higher. Ooh. Not sure I would ever wear it. It's a little freaky, but you know, cool. Maybe I can finish this one up tonight. Obviously after stream. That wouldn't be half bad. Lots of good progress in. Hi, friends. I saw you, good sir. Are you here to mine as well? I assume you saw Picto and Dark. Yeah, I did. I did. It's a very interesting way they're gonna do it. They did something similar recently with a Street Fighter collab. Have you seen the chat yet? I spy a Keymaster, you're right. You do. That is from the Gold Saucer. I love your little rope though, friends. Did you make that yourself? Big fan. Land King's Code. But yeah, I'm excited for the Monster Hunter collab. We're also gonna be fighting Omega. A lot of Monster Hunter fans are mad, but I think people will be mad regardless what games do these days. As someone who loves Monster Hunter, why are they mad? Because they rather want them to put effort into bringing back, like, old monsters that are fan favorites. And they're like, why are you putting so much effort into a dumb collab with Final Fantasy when I don't even like the game? But collabs have always been a thing of, like, in the Monster Hunter series. It has happened, like, multiple games at this point. So I think people are just complaining for the sake of complaining. Some people are taking it way too far. I read a post last night where someone was like, yeah, I'm never gonna touch Monster Hunter Wilds again because they're ruining the Monster Hunter lore by having a robot, like, show up in Monster Hunter. And I'm like, it's not that deep, for fuck's sake. Stop being a precious little snowflake and get over yourself. Clearly the two companies like collabing with one another. No, you don't have to play the collab. It's just the extra content. It has nothing to do with the main story. It's just an extra hunt that they're putting a lot of effort into. I really need to look at... I literally know nothing, but it seems fun. If you ever do, let me know. I will take you. Except if you buy Worlds, then you're on your own, because multiplayer in that game sucks. If you buy Rise or Wilds, I'll be there. Yeah, they're across all the street from each other apparently, and they hang out all the time, so that's why. Yeah, I saw something about, like, some game developers has said, like, they just like working together, and I think it's cool. Yes, it's true. If you look at Monster Hunter, you could probably have found a Primal or something else in Final Fantasy that would maybe fit the Monster Hunter aesthetic a little bit better. But now I need to be careful, because if Mr. Travis ever want to play Wilds, I don't want to spoil the story. But if you look at the latest game story, and if you also look back at some of the other game stories, having a robot show up doesn't seem too far-fetched. Obviously, it is a little far-fetched, but again, everyone was happy when they, like, made... Oh, what's his face name? The guy from Street Fighter, the demon guy, I don't remember his name. When he showed up in Monster Hunter, everyone was like, oh, that's awesome, and I'm like... So you can write that off, but I'm like... Unless it's a really good story. I think if Let me put it like this. I've played a few Monster Hunter games at this point. If you take Rise and you take Wilds, Wilds have a way better story that also adds some layers to earlier games, which you won't necessarily understand because you haven't played those games. But there is some story in it that is actually good, if you ask me. But it's not Final Fantasy level of story. And I think it's very rare people play Monster Hunter for the story. Let's face it, it's just fun to go out and slam dunk monsters left and right. And hopefully not die in the attempt. Four auras at once is nice. I'm jealous. But Wilds is good. I will say Wilds is not fantastic. Like, it's not super great optimized right now. But they are trying to make it run better. My computer runs it fine. But I've heard horror stories of people who cannot run the game. So, just FYI. But I think Wilds is a good game. Rise and Wilds if you like multiplayer. If you want to play the entire game single player, Worlds is also fun. Multiplayer in that is just terrible. I don't know what they were thinking. I hate it. It's a disgrace. Worlds was my first and almost became my last. Yes, and that's what I mean. Rise, and this is what makes me sad. Rise perfected multiplayer. Wilds took 2 steps back. It's still good. It's still good. There are good things. There are good things in Wilds multiplayer because they've added some layers to it. It's just not as smoothly executed as with Rise. Rise, you quite literally press 2 buttons and you join a friend. They are trying to change it in Wilds so it becomes the same as in Rise, but yeah. When the game came out, there was some hiccups with it. Me and Kisa struggled a little bit with it. I tried it, if only for the 2 cat chefs. Oh, the cats are amazing. That's one thing I'll give Wilds. If you love your cat companion, Wilds have absolutely nailed your cat companion this time around. It is perfect. It's one of my highlights of the game. I would also stream Monster Hunter if it's not because I go complete quiet, hyperfixated gamer mode whenever I play the game. Worlds is not... No, it's not. I fully agree. It has a multiplayer aspect, but it doesn't... It's not there. And I'll fight anyone on it any day. But Rise... And I will say... Rise is good. With its DLC, Sunbreak, it's even better. And Wilds are still getting updates, so... There are still things to get into. Anyways, I'll stop ranting about Monster Hunter now. It's one of the franchises I'm very, like, passionate about. How are we looking achievement-wise? Ooh! We are 1/4 of the way. Love to see it. when I bought Worlds, it's been so long term how it worked that by that time I had passed the hour player return policy. Yeah, I remember us discussing that, and that pisses me off, right? Because I bought a game to play with a friend a few years ago, where we couldn't get it. Rise came after Worlds, FYI. Rise is newer than Worlds. So that's why. Worlds is as multiplayer as DS1 is. Fucking picky, and if you eventually get it to work, it's short-lived. Yeah, I'm not a fan. I have a friend in real life who, like, he keeps saying World is the best game, and I'm like, why is it the best game? And he's like, it's just the best Monster Hunter game. And sometimes he tries to bring up the multiplayer as a good aspect to it, and I'm like, you gotta stop. You gotta stop glazing this game. I love its visuals. There is some decent story in it, and there's some interesting mechanics. But you do not come here and tell me that World have good multiplayer. And like World is only lasts until you kill a boss, and then like it's a whole shenanigans of fighting each other again. Yeah, I'm not a fan of Worlds. If I ever replay Worlds, I'm just gonna do it for a complete solo experience. Me and a friend were gonna like duo run it together, but we just got so frustrated with the multiplayer of it that like, no, 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 no. Just checked 700 2K items. Ooh. You're closing in. You're even a little ahead of me. I mean, I guess that makes sense. You've been mining for longer than I have on this character. Everyone should come mine with me. It's a fun thing. And you have not tried. True. I do like the titles. Desert Breaker, Meadow Breaker, Forest Breaker. Mithril goes into a ton. It does. Ooh, we almost have a full stack of Mithril. That makes me happy. I may try and see if I can sell a little bit of it, just to get a little bit of money. Back up to rank 19. Let's go. Huge. Ugh. I really hoped... it's weird how the game scales experience. What do you mean? I want to breed it so bad. Get this big shit out of here. I really wanted Palace of the Dead. Like as the next role. Because I love Palace of the Dead. I think it's a fun activity. But we got this instead. And it's very chill. Do you guys ever get annoyed if you get approached on the street by like some salesman? Like trying to sell you some kind of like phone subscription or something? Or try to sell you a new form of, like, some sort of, like, weird charity you've never heard about. Of course I get annoyed. Leave me alone. Yeah, so I got really annoyed earlier today. There was a lot of noise down in the shopping center I was at. And I just want to get out there. This guy jumps out in front of me when I'm just trying to get to my bus. And he's like, "Sir, don't you want me to sell you like the greatest phone subscription you could ever want in your entire life? Because I can tell you right now, I can make it cheaper than anything you've ever had before. And that is a promise between me and you." And I look at him, and I swear to God, he looked like he wasn't even done with like fucking primary school yet. Sounds like walking near the electronic section of Target. Electricity, my employer. Phone, employer. Phone plan, employer. Internet. And he kept going. And I got so annoyed because I couldn't even get a single no in because he just kept yapping. So I just stared him dead in the eyes and I was like, "Are you even old enough? Or are you skipping school right now?" And he just went completely quiet. Seriously, he looked like a 14-year-old. And usually I just give them a polite but like very clear not interested no. But if they keep yapping so I can't even say no, I get annoyed. And he was just standing there staring at me and I was like, "And I'm not interested." And then I walked off. I full well understand it's their job. You're yapping up the wrong tree, exactly. I fully understand it's their job, so that's why I always try to be like, you know, it's just a clear no, not interested, and then I walk along. But if they keep trying or they don't let me speak, then I get annoyed. That's like idiots that come to our door. If you come to my door, I will go out of my way to not do business with. Yeah. We, for some reason, what's the, we have started getting a shit ton of different window cleaners come knocking on our door and like asking if they can like hand us an offer on how much it would take to clean my windows. And I'm like, "Bro, I do that myself. Are you dumb?" This dude trying to sell me like electric deal on the phone was like, "I could shave 200 NOK off your bill." And I told him, "Just switch to this company," because I was unhappy with the last one. 200 NOK is all you can offer. Switching would be like me pissing my own pants. And again, I get it's their jobs, but I get frustrated when they try too much. Then I'm like, "No, I'm not in there." He went quiet for a second, then you really think that? You can hear that's a salesman who is not used to a quick response. Yeah, I really hate when people come to my door. I called Jehovah's Witnesses again. Or usually I've been sending mails, but this time I called them because they started knocking again a couple of weeks ago, and I'm like, "I told you, I don't want you on my address. When you have been when you've been told that, you're not allowed to come here anymore. Get it through your head." That means there's a chance. No. Here in Denmark, there's a rule. If you tell them you're not welcome here, they're not allowed to come back. They're not allowed to take contact to you. And this time I called them and reminded them of the law. And they were like, oh, I also think the person I spoke to actually felt apologetic because they were like, oh, I'm sorry, I wasn't aware that, like, they've been told they couldn't come around to your address. I'll make sure they won't show up any longer. You have my word. And I was like, thank you. But no, that's a thing, because, like, for a few years we had the same issue here, where they would keep coming around to people's houses, and we had a couple of situations that got a little grim from it. So there was basically made, like, if they tell you you're not allowed to come, you're not gonna come. That's just how it is. Now, I do think that some of them kindly ignore that rule and play dumb, and others are like, yeah, but we couldn't see if it was still your name on the, like, on the mailbox or something. 600 Ors? Lovely. But yeah, no, I get annoyed when people knock on my door. I mean, they get calls. They've never really done much calling to me. Maybe it's also because I've hidden my phone number as much as I possibly can. Almost spirit bonded your code. Let's go. How are we looking achievement-wise? Almost 700 out of 2,000. I would say we've done some good progress today. That's almost halfway through this achievement. I am getting a headache. That is annoying. Better go have some cotton. Enjoy. Why I'm getting a headache of all things right now. What are you getting for dinner? Is it anything good? Stew? Lovely. And we now have a full stack of Mithril. That is a lot. go. I may have to call stream a little early, gang. My head is starting to pound. Dang, yeah. Maybe I haven't slept enough. Who would that surprise? We're just gonna continue until we're 44 minor. Then from there we're gonna end today. Then I'll be back on Sunday. Rest is important. Go rest. First 44 minor, then rest. NPC joker names are hilarious. Hit me with them. 15 more K. That's fast. Clap pricker pippa, take this. Stunning stunts, dirty puddings, flinkefeeder. Dirty puddings, that's probably my favorite. And I'm also a little concerned. Only raised like literally once, but I named mine Queen Dodo. That is adorable. I love that. It has to be a reference to some of the pudding enemies, potentially. They are dirty bastards. My first was Moonrain. This one is Fleet-Winged. Cute. Cute, cute, cute. I don't remember if I made one on here. In Pokemon games where you just get a list, yeah. Yeah, I thought the same when I saw it. Reminds me exactly of like the old Pokemon games. We used to call our old pup Dory Dodo, yeah. Such a good pup. Catching. Alright, gamers. I think this will be the last note for today. And we're officially level 44. Good job, me. Yesterday was 5 years since you signed for your house. Oh my god, has it been so long? Jeez. Can't even believe it's been that long. Yeah. That's wild. Oh lordy, the experience now. Right. You're 44, you can stop. I know, I know. It's about when you hyperfixate on the grind. We're just gonna go over and do this one. Then we're gonna see what we're at. There we go. Good. Okay. 4 more. Then we hit 800. Out of 2,000. That is a clean number to stop on. No, we've had our free company for 5 years. Just never told anyone. We just pretended. We were just hiding out there. In secret. Not bad. Oh. Almost done with this one too. Yeah, we're getting some good achievements for this. Nice, nice. Right, let's I guess I can just stay here. I'm just gonna continue anyway when I'm taking a break. Anyways, homies, I am gonna be taking the break now. Dang it, I hope that could sit on the desk. Feel better. Go rest. Thanks for streaming. You are welcome. Thank you all for being here. Alright, gamers. Have a great Friday. I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'm trying to say goodbye and Kelly started coughing. Anyways, I won't be streaming tomorrow. I'll be back Sunday. So, take it easy, everyone. I appreciate you all. See you all later. Goodbye.